Hey everybody, this is week 3 of Jace's testosterone treatment, which has been going very well. He went and got his second injection a couple of days ago, which I got to give, which was kind of fun and kind of scary all at the same time. He talked a little bit about that in the video, so I won't go into too great of detail, but I'm going to be doing the injections at home, so I get to get some training done and get to do it, which is really great for me. It's a really great part for us to, go through this together and for me to be a part of it, which I'm excited about. It's been a couple of weeks. I didn't get to do an update last week. It seems like the every other week is a little more manageable for our schedules, so, might do every week every once in a while, but I think we're going to stick to the 2 weeks from now on, which is fine. It has been a very busy 2 weeks. Jace mentioned that we sent, or actually he sent letters out to my family and to work friends and mutual friends and people from his past, and it's been really, really fantastic, the support that we've both gotten. I've shared it with a bunch of my friends, people that we're planning on inviting to the wedding, just so when they get the wedding invitation, there's no confusion on exactly whose wedding they're being invited to. But yeah, the support's been really fantastic. I can't say enough good things about our friends and my family who we've told. I called my mother, who's in South Africa right now, so there's a whole scheduling with a time zone difference, and it was really late at night here and really early in the morning there, and we both cried, happy tears, because, Jace and I are really happy, and my mother's happy for us, and she was, just so supportive. I said very nice things about her to her, which is always, makes her tear up just whenever I tell her just how much she means to me and just how much I love her, which is a lot, because she is a truly, truly fantastic person and very influential in my life. And I don't think I would be who I am today and in this amazing, wonderful relationship if I didn't have such a wonderful teacher about love and relationships with my parents. So, thanks, Mom. I'll throw that out there. Our best friend Shannon came, and that was great too. That was just an awesome night of love and laughing and hanging out and talking about all kinds of stuff. So we're very thankful to her too. Thanks, Shannon, because I know you're going to be keeping up with these two, so thanks. Just a lot of talking to people these past 2 weeks, a lot of answering some questions. Most of it's been really just kind of general, how you doing, how's Jace doing, which is a really, just thoughtful and great. I was able to talk to a group of people all at once, which was kind of intense and important for me. I'm involved with a theater company, and we do a show once a month, and it's kind of my artistic outlet, and I just wanted to let everybody know. We sent letters to some of them, but didn't have emails for everybody, so at the beginning of a meeting, just kind of stood around in a circle. The person who started the group said, Mike has something to say, and I just basically laid everything out there and said, I know some of you have gotten letters, but this is what's going on. It's perfectly fine for you to feel whatever it is you feel. We're happy. This is what's going on. And that was it. And everyone just came up to me afterwards and said, we're so happy for you. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for including us. That was the thing that really stuck with me, is so many people said, thank you so much for trusting me with this. Thank you so much for including me in this process with you two, which is really kind of powerful and awesome when you think about it. I had a conversation tonight with someone who is very important with me, very important to me, who I love so very much, and hadn't heard back from in a week. And I was a little concerned about that, but we had a really great talk, and one of the things from the conversation that stuck with me that I wanted to share with you all was that they said to me, every person needs to live their life in their own skin. And no matter what, there's no real alternative. Like, you have to live your own life, and what's important is that you're happy in your own skin. And just the fact that they got that, and that sits in their heart so strongly, meant so much to me, and alleviated a lot of my I didn't have any really worries with this person, because I know it's unconditional love, and we'll always be there for each other. But just the fact that they can internalize it in a way that makes sense to everybody, is really, really powerful and really helpful. We also got some really funny responses, some really fun responses from people that we love and know we're going to be very accepting. One of my brothers, tongue-in-cheek said, "Oh, this is awesome. I've always wanted a brother-in-law." There's, grew up in a family with 4 boys, and, he has sisters-in-laws, and he's like, "Oh, this is great. Awesome. Thanks for rounding it out." I told we all kind of argue on who is the favorite this or the favorite that, and I said that Jace will hold, have the sole title of favorite son-in-law to my mother, which is very, very funny in our family. So overwhelming support is kind of what that boils down to. Jace and I have had some really amazing talks this week. Now that we're really getting into it, now that we're sharing it with people that we know and getting responses, we had this really incredible talk that I wanted to share, just a small part with you. It's part of a much bigger talk and a much bigger part of our relationship, but there was one really special thing where we were talking one night, and I said, I don't know, things are different now. They're starting to be, I want to be able to fully think of you as a man, and how I treat you as a man, and how, our relationship is. And he looked at me and said, that's a lot of pressure on me. And that really kind of took me by surprise, because that's not how I was meaning it at all. I was trying to talk about what was going on for me, and I had no idea that I was putting any kind of pressure on him whatsoever. And then he explained, he never really wants to feel like he's being, masculine enough for the transition, or worry about if he's being feminine, because that's not our relationship, and it never has been. So it was really kind of my hang-up on trying to figure out what was different and not focusing on what's the same. Because he is the same person. There isn't any change with our relationship, which was so great to hear, and so great for me to basically get my head out of my ass about, and stop worrying about, I don't want to treat him like, I don't want to treat him like a girl. I don't want to worry that I'm, opening the door, or pulling out a chair, or being, chauvinistic, and just know that I do those things not because of any sort of gender issue, but just because it's nice. It's nice for me to do for someone else. It's nice for me to do to anybody. Hold the door open for somebody. Anything like that. I could get into a bunch of specifics about that, but really it boils down to, he is the same person that he was last week, that he was a month ago, that he was 5 years ago when we first really fell in love, and that was really, really awesome, and allowed me to just relax and give more of my love and more of my support, which is really great. Those are the big things for the past 2 weeks, and there's a lot of them. I'm sure I'm missing a couple of little things here and there, but overall, it's been a really great 2 weeks, and I'm really, really happy to be on this journey. Again, comments are always welcome. Thank you for a couple people who have commented. Sorry we haven't really responded yet, but we will. We will get better at that. Definitely wanted to say thank you for the very nice comments that are put up on the YouTube page. We did read them. We did talk about them. It's very, very nice. So we'll respond better next time. Have a good couple weeks.